There's a ton of people I need to thank though for the past 3 months, because it hasn't been easy. It has not been easy whatsoever for me. But there's been people that have made it fun. There's been people that have made the hard road a little smoother than what I expected. Because I didn't expect to be where I'm at right now, I'll be completely honest. I mean, especially on Twitch, with how Twitch is and how it's like, it's more of a commitment to be on Twitch than it is on YouTube. When you're on YouTube, it's not much more of a commitment to it because, you know, it's as easy to find your streams offline than it is online. There's that. But it's super fucking difficult on Twitch because, you know, unless you're constantly promoting yourself offline, it is a hassle. It's a hassle and a commitment that a lot of times is so difficult for me as a person who didn't want to take the streaming routes so seriously at first. I wanted to chill with it. I wanted to be that kind of person that was like, just wanted to relax on stream and not commit myself to like 4 hours streams or longer or anything that crazy. I didn't want to commit to that at first. At first I was just like, I'll stream for about an hour each night, 2 hours at the most, and I'll just chill. I'll just sit and chill. But now it's just like, now I'm streaming for fucking week straight. Week straight, 2 hours, 3 hours. It's just like, man, why am I like this? And it's not just because of myself, but it's because of people that I've met along the way that have really helped me out. I couldn't be where I'm at right now without the help of many people. It's hard for me to do this kind of thing on stream because it's not stuff that I'm used to. And it's a big topic that I really wanted to talk about today. Pretty much everybody that has helped me, even outside of Niter and outside of streaming too, have helped me with gaining a little bit of motivation, confidence, all that sort of stuff. Because I remember, oh my god, the streams on YouTube, I still stand by the statement to the day, I hate. With the exception of a few streams, mainly like all the collabs and stuff that I've done on YouTube. But that's about it. All of the collabs, I love. And I love doing collabs. But every time I stream anything else, I feel like those streams are terrible streams. Especially some of my earlier streams. There's a ton of times where I'm just like, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. So I moved over to Twitch. And all of my streams from Twitch have been incredible. Okay? All of the streams that I've had so far on Twitch, I've had so much fun when it comes to streaming them. Like, it's insane how different Twitch has been for me. Like, on the surface, I'm streaming on Twitch and not on YouTube, so there's nothing special going about that. But then there's, you know, like the like behind the scenes stuff, and then there's all this other sort of stuff, and I'm just like, man, Twitch has been so kind to me for the past like several weeks. I'm just like, I don't know if I don't know if I deserve this. I'll be quite honest, because again, I'm grateful for where I'm at, but there's just that part where I'm just like, is there a reason why I deserve this? Is there like a clear-cut reason? Is there an actual like top tier reason why I deserve to be where I'm at right now? 92 followers, 7 subscribers, like, fuck. Oh my god, it's been so, man. 3 months. I can't believe it. Like, I'm thinking, okay, it's the 19th. It's like my 1 month anniversary, right? 2 months, maybe. No, 3 months. Like, sheesh. I've been at this for 3 months. September 19th is when I debuted over on YouTube. September 19th is when I sat in this very same room, without this, of course, and showed the whole world who I am and who I wanted to be, what my plans are, what my goals are, and what I like and what I dislike. And 3 months later, I am completely speechless. If you could not tell, like, it is one of those days where I'm sitting here and I'm like thinking about it all, and it hasn't hit me that I've hit 3 months. It hasn't hit me even streaming now and even talking about it. I'm like, really? 3 months? Really? Oh, hasn't hit me. It hasn't hit me about that, nor has it hit me the amount of support that I've gotten. It is absurd. Fucking absurd. The amount of support that I've gotten within the last few weeks. And I mean, a big reason why is because there's been multiple times where I've felt no motivation or felt no confidence to stream, because I've always had that feeling in the back of my mind that the moment that I click the start stream button, that constant zeros, nothing. But there's been those kinds of streams where I've had that kind of thought, and then I would stream, and then the expectations may be incredibly low, but the reality, like the actual stream itself, is far better than what I anticipated. Like, I'll give an example. Peggle. Peggle's like, you know, one of my favorite streams. It's one of my favorite streams. Me doing Peggle is one of my favorite streams. And I really encourage anybody who hasn't seen the VOD to go and watch it, because the energy for some reason is so much better than what I anticipated. And in that stream, I went into the stream with the littlest of expectations, because it's Peggle. I didn't expect to hit average viewers of 4. Okay. And I peaked at 9 viewers. 9 viewers for Peggle. I expected an average viewers of like maybe 2, if I'm lucky, 2. Because at that time, I was barely getting that many. I just want to also say this. I'm not saying this stuff because I care about the numbers. Because I don't. I really don't. If there's one thing I can make as clear as possible, it's that I don't care about numbers. Oh man, I don't like talking too personal or whatever, because I feel so weird talking personal and stuff like that. But I won't get too personal, obviously. But it just feels so weird talking about, like, my past, because my past has been it's the reason why I have the self-doubt in me. It's because my entire past has been nothing but just me being all like, can I actually do this? Am I actually able to do this consistently? And stuff like that. Because I've never been... I've only been a streamer for 3 months. I've never streamed. I've never done shit. I haven't done anything like this in my life. I've seen a bunch of people do this sort of stuff. That's why I wanted to become a VTuber, because I've seen a bunch of people do this kind of stuff, and I've always thought, okay, I like it. It seems fun. So I've always been like, I want to become one. So I do auditions, and I'm auditioning for like, I'm just auditioning left and right, front, face, center, everywhere. Okay. And Seth took a chance with me, and I knew that I would, I knew that I would have to not let him down. I knew that I would have to be as expected and be as well of a performer as Seth wanted me to be. Like, fuck, I mean, this wouldn't be possible with him. That's the thing. Like, I can thank everybody from Amber Glow as much as I possibly can, but they're the reason why I'm here, right? They're the reason why I'm where I'm at right now in terms of numbers, like follower counts and the interactions and the support from the community itself. I have to thank them, but all of that wouldn't be goddamn possible without Seth. It could not have been possible, because without Seth, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I don't know where I would be. I don't know where the hell I would be at if I wasn't streaming, and I don't know if I could think of that, because it'd be so different. Everything would be so different if I was not where I'm at right now. Because the last 3 months, 4 months even, because before I was even streaming, I've been always thinking about ways to make my stream better. I was always like like thinking of over or not thinking of over-release. I was thinking of like stuff to do, and I was thinking of ways to get myself out there. This was before I've even debuted. Like I was on Twitter about a month before my debut, a little more than that, I think. Okay, July, a little more than that. August, September. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for Seth for taking the chance, for taking the biggest risk, I guess, because it's insane. And again, it's why I've always had like this self-doubt or whatever, because you audition for several different companies and you get nowhere. I think every VTuber has been, at least a VTuber that's at an agency now, can safely say this. Some get it lucky, some get luckier than others when it comes to, some people will get in on their first attempt, some people will get it on their third, fourth, fifth, sometimes their 20th different company. I'm somewhere in between. I don't even remember how many times I had to go through a rejection process and accept my fate that I wasn't going to be a part of this. It makes me more grateful to be where I'm at right now because of how I got to where I'm at right now. When I've spent a majority of my life being, I don't want to say alone. That's not the right term. But it's close to it. When I spent a majority of my life just being like bored out of my mind, and there's nothing going for me, like no set path for me. I'm just living life by the day, not living life wanting something in the future. Like every day I would just wake up and be like, I'm just gonna see what today has for me. And if nothing goes on, then tomorrow, next day, whatever, I don't have anything planned for the long-term future. I just have stuff planned for just for the day, maybe for the week, if that. Okay. That's just how my entire life has been. Up to this point. Now I'm thinking of streaming. I'm thinking of long-term streaming ideas. Where I could be at in the long-term future. Streaming has changed me. These 4 months have changed me in many ways. And this stream's supposed to be a piano and a Q&A stream, but it's turned into another one of these kinds of streams, and I apologize. But all this stuff has been on my mind. It's all been in my chest. It's all been everywhere, and it's something I cannot hold back, especially since it's been 3 months. Okay, another 3 months from now, I'll be doing the same damn thing of 6 months of streaming. Okay, which another 3 months would be January, February, March 19th. Wait a minute. Oh fuck. Wait. Oh shit. Hold on. No, don't tell me. Well, who knows what will happen at that time. I think, if I remember correctly, that's when I'm supposed to be in Germany. If that trip happens, I'll be in Germany during that time. I'll have to... Let's figure out how to stream on that then. It's been a ride, that's all I gotta say. But anyways, yes. So another 3 months from now, if I could somehow find a way to do it, I'd do the same thing. It's crazy because I've always had these thoughts in my mind about the community and how I can show my thanks and appreciation for it. Because I get that where I'm at right now is not where person B would be. Okay, person A, B, or C, because somebody may have more luck than me in 3 months of streaming than I have. Some people may have even worse luck than me when it comes to streaming. Yeah, even then, I'm like, that doesn't come very often. That can't be very hard to do. That self-doubt that I've always had, it's always in me. Just because I'm at where I'm at right now and how thankful that I am right now, it doesn't mean that I don't have those issues with the mental. The mental side of streaming is something that I'm still, to this goddamn day, not used to. The mental side of streaming and the mental toll that it takes on a person like me. It's a 180 from what it should be. Okay. It just stems from, again, the amount of The amount of times that I've always just been like, you know, I've always felt under-talented in a way. Because, like, yeah, I'm maybe talented in one aspect of stuff, but there's other VTubers that can do this way better than me. There's other VTubers that can do these kinds of streams with more energy and more heart, more passion than I could. And that's always something that I've done. And it's always something that I constantly say to not do to myself. I compare myself to others, and it's not something I should do. Because comparing yourself to others is something that a lot of people have told me to not do as advice. Because if you compare yourself to others, then you'll start comparing the pros and cons of yourself to others. And then all of a sudden you're thinking about the smallest of details that somebody's done better than you. And then it just brings the entire mood down, entire load of confidence, motivation gone like that. So as much as I don't want to compare myself to others, that's what I've done a lot. It's always something that I've done. It's always something that I can't escape. It's always something that I can't stop. I can't stop doing that. And I compare myself to a lot of other VTubers, and I mean, in one way, I guess it's fine to compare yourself if you're trying to take inspiration from them, or if you're trying to get advice from them, or some sort of thing like that. But at the same time, that's not how I compare myself. I literally compare myself to how they perceive themselves online. What I mean by that is like, well, how are they using Twitter? How are they using their platform to promote themselves? And how can I do that? And then I look and it's just like, they got it all figured out. They got that shit figured out. They got all of that in the bag. Hey, here I am. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with Twitter. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my online presence. I'm just fucking winging it. And I mean, I guess that's the best you could do. I guess. But even then, I'm just like, I don't know. People know what they're doing. There's people out there that are doing this way better than me. Like 92 followers on Twitch. And let's be honest, a little more than a month. I mean, some people can make that in one stream, 2 streams at most. Some people can probably strive for 3 months of streaming straight and possibly muster 100 followers or something like that. It's just that self-doubt in me that's just like, I'm grateful for where I'm at, and I know that where I'm at right now is a lot better than where a lot of other people can be at. But there's that side of me that's just like, son of a bitch, I wish I was a little bit more knowledgeable on how to get myself out there. I wish I knew how to promote myself. I wish I knew how to network. I wish I knew how to do everything right. That's the one thing that I wish. But I can't. I can't do everything right. I can't do everything perfectly. I only have what I got from the knowledge of streaming for the past 3 months. And I get that I'll learn as time goes on, but at this point, in my mind, very, very little left for me to know about how to use Twitter and how to use social media. Some people do this for years and catch their big break years down the line. But then there's those people who catch their big breaks literally not even before their debut stream. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying they're lucky. I'm not saying, no, it's just they know what they're doing. The people that know what they're doing are successful. But that's also the same thing for just anybody, you know? Anybody could be successful. But if everybody was successful, then nobody would be successful because everybody would be perfect. And if everybody was perfect, nobody would be perfect. So, and I know, again, where I'm at right now could be worse. Where I'm at right now could be, I could be at 50 followers. I could be at 40. I could fucking be streaming here right now with nothing. Literally nothing. But I don't have nothing. I have something. I've always said this outside of streaming. My main goal for streaming is not to be a nobody, but to at least be somebody. When I stream, I don't want to have nothing. I want to have something. I want to be able to sit back and chat. I want to be able to just sit down and get people commenting, or not even commenting, just lurking, hearing me out, and all that sort of stuff. And at the same time, you know, if worse comes to worse, whip out the keyboard, bang, bang, bang. Play the keyboard, play something. And I know I haven't done that at all this stream yet, except for maybe 1 or 2 little things. And I apologize. It's been 3 months. And I just really wanted to get a lot off my chest. It's insane the amount of support that I've gotten from the community. Okay. And it all wouldn't be possible without Seth. Again, without Seth, I would not be sitting here right now talking about this. Without Seth, I would not be sitting in front of my monitor screen looking at all the support that I've gotten. Without Seth, none of this would be possible. 3 months of streaming would not have been possible without Seth. I knew before streaming that I was going to have a hard time connecting with people because that's how I've always been. I've always had social anxiety. I've always been a mega introvert. I don't like talking to... I don't want to say that. Because not only is that false, but it also seems rude. But yeah, I am an introvert. Or at least I should say, I kind of was. I still am. But before I started streaming, that was my fear. My fear was that I was going to not be able to connect or reach out to other VTubers because of my social anxiety. I was going to be all like, not really afraid to talk to them, but more so just wasting their time. You know, something that I've always had with social anxiety. I've never been able to throw anything out there for ideas to other people because I've always been that person that's just like, I don't know. I don't want to throw this out there and it gets awkward, or you know, if they see me as crazy or some, I don't know. I've been a massive introvert for the longest time. The past 3 months have taught me how to be a little bit more open, and the last few months have taught me to start being less introverted than before, because again, before I was streaming, it was impossible for me to connect with anybody because I feared conversations. I feared all that sort of stuff. And now because I've gotten so used to doing collabs, and now that I've gotten so used to talking to people, it's gotten to the point where it's just like, it feels weird knowing that just a few months ago I was worried about connecting with other people. And I feel like I've done a good job of being where I'm at right now.